in Maina Kiai case was Bomas.
Yeah.
Elections must take place at the polling station. You tally at the constituency. Then every constituency makes their declaration. I told you we were Americanized. In America, they do elections per state. For us, it was per constituency. Then every constituency makes the declaration. Everybody tallies. Then the IEBC chairman will later on, after 7 days, do the official declaration. In the US, you see the media making their projections the next day after elections, because they have witnessed at the respective states the declarations that have been made by the returning officers at that level. So also in Kenya, what happened? IEBC knew what we were doing. They decided to enter into a conspiracy with our media houses, and they told them, don't announce what the constituent returning officer is doing. Come to Bomas and feed from our portal. That is why nobody ever shows you a constituency RO doing the tallying of presidential votes. They only show you what IEBC is projecting at Bomas. We are going back to court against those media houses.
Thank you.
We have a right to information. And that right to information is, since the court has said that the results at the polling station are final, they need to show us the tallying process as done in the respective constituency for those votes. They don't have to come to Bomas, where not even a single ballot paper ever lands. Not a single ballot paper gets to Bomas. Only figures. And that is where they steal your sovereignty. You've asked me about a request to Jimmy. I will
I have a very bad
I will say this. I will say this. You've requested for Mr. Wanjigi to come and discuss and share with you information about our public debt.
Yeah.
I have received the request, and I will also relay the information to him,
Yes.
and liaise with the speaker and the other officials to make sure that even him, as an aspiring leader in the country, he must come here,
Yeah.
give his information, and take questions from the members.
Around welcome. Welcome.
You know, before I conclude, there's something I want to tell you about Bunge. You may not know it, or you know it. The concept of Bunge started from what is called the tennis court strategy. What was that strategy about? It reached a point where in some country in Europe, the government, the king, had become rogue. And the people decided that we are going to talk as a people on our tennis court. And we are going to make decisions affecting us directly on our own. And that congregation became so big that even the elected officials who have been bought by the king, for them to even find us standing in the community, they had to go to the tennis court and take an oath that I will abide by what the tennis court has said. The decisions of the tennis court. So also in me, I have to challenge you. We need to have a situation where in Kenya, if Bunge is representing the interest of the people, not those people sitting at Parliament Road, you must have your own minimum charter of what anybody who aspires to lead and to talk to the people must sign up to. Otherwise, they will be using you. They go to Parliament Road, some go to State House Road, and they do the exact opposite of what the Constitution provides. The final point I make is this. As I said, I'm a reverend lawyer. I'm a reverend lawyer Otieno. And I draw my inspiration from the book of Hosea. My people suffer for lack of knowledge. My people perish for lack of knowledge. My people, the people of Kenya, us, we are perishing because we do not have enough knowledge. But the ways of the world are all written. We've just not taken time to internalize them. My duty is just to help us share information so that we can demand that which is rightfully ours. As to mwelekeo, when the time comes, today was not for me to politic. But when the time comes, if I'm invited here as a political leader, I will come and discuss my politics and why I believe that if we continue with these legacy politicians, this country will never change. 60 years of legacy politics, we are here. We have an opportunity to say 60 is enough. It should be a new journey that brings new ideas, not those who've been in politics for 60 years. The cumulative effect of their 60 years is a broke country, state of joblessness, collapsing healthcare system, a desperate youth population, abductions, killings. Is that the future that we want for our people? So I will not even join any coalition that is a coalition of legacy politics that is meant to discuss or share positions for people up there. The only coalition that I'll ever be part of or engage with is a coalition that is about the common good. The terms of the coalition agreement should be that we are forming a coalition and we commit that VAT on fuel will drop from 16% to 8%. And you don't need government, you don't need to be in government to reduce that VAT. When it's a commitment with the people of Kenya, we'll be saying, since the people of Kenya who are the ones who pay VAT, if this coalition is elected, just go and compute your machine and make it 8% VAT. That's our commitment. So I will discuss that at an appropriate time. And there's a lot that I can discuss on my politics. And it's all about the common good and economic liberation and independence to the people of Kenya. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. But only let me say this. I say this because we must be very careful. Ruto is bad and we are done with Ruto. But Rutoism lives in some of these people.
Yeah.
You may remove William Ruto, but you may elect Ruto's child, another Ruto. So anybody who aspires for leadership should be able to tell us, what is it? What next? How will you solve this problem? And they come here and we discuss the proposals. You test them. Don't just say, because I have a big name, you should elect me president. Maybe I'm worse than Ruto. We want to remove the entire system that gives birth to Rutos and Rutoisms, and it keeps perpetuating itself. It must be a new journey for the people of Kenya. May God bless you.